Welcome everyone to our weekly Simul stream here on Chess and Twitch. I'm International Master William Paschall. Do we have audio? We have audio. Welcome friends. I'm going to be hosting a stream here with the Simul for 25 players. Why is it? Why is it repeating my voice? Welcome everyone to the stream. International Master William Paschall. We are streaming again 25 board Simul. An evil program? You mean the chess? The chess engine. Chess engines. Okay, here's the deal. Sparkle Horse Twitch Simul. 20 minutes plus 30 seconds. 120 extra minutes. Host color for each game. Random. Estimated start time. Approximately 15 minutes from now. Weekly classical Simul for William Paschall, aka Slaggy on Twitch. Join us for the live stream to watch, learn, and banter. Please subscribe and check out my YouTube channel for replays, additional content. The links are in there. Please consider donating to support my efforts in streaming and chess. Snuggles the Snail, welcome. Jay Gomez, welcome. So anyway, the links to donate, if you can donate via Streamlabs or PayPal, very much appreciated. Simul rules are as follows. No dropping out early. Do not enter if you cannot stay up to 3 hours. This is a long game Simul. No using computers, assistance of any kind. I will report cheaters even in Simuls. No London system. No playing super fast bullet mode. This is a long Simul. As I said earlier, please don't use pre-moves. Trying to increase your time to 40 minutes from the 20 minutes. Starting time, whatever. Take your time, use your increments at least, and don't everyone play to win on time. The object is to play quality games. I think that's the most important thing. I'm trying to say the object of the Simul is like training games, quality games of a long variety. We can get maybe 25 quality games. It would be cool. So, the object is not to win on time, but to play good chess. It's an unrated classical Simul. Trying to flag me is not the object. I understand there's a time limit, but take your time and try to play quality chess. That's all I'm saying. Good luck, everyone. So I'm going to start the Simul here. Someone on sound, welcome. Of course, Astrobate and Schieberspieler, VIPs. Someone on sound, VIPs. All the VIPs are here. Mr. Coffee, moderator, which is higher than VIP, we've learned. All right, I open the Simul. Astrobate, you've also got the hype train. You've got the hype train conductor. Does that give you some powers or something? Astrobate is a 40-month subscriber, tier 3, VIP, and hype train conductor. Mr. Coffee is merely a 42-month subscriber, moderator. Schieberspieler, merely a VIP. Someone on sound, merely a VIP. What's up, guys? Snuggles the Snail. Snuggles the Snail is a sub. Snuggles the Snail is not currently, but nice to see you anyway. Hype disguise. Alright, guys. We got thunderstorms in the area, but it seems like it's pretty peaceful right now. So, 28 people in the chat room? 23? Is that possible? Do I have any subscribers for the Simul? Oh, there they are. Alright. Astrobate is in. Antonio Morales. So basically all the VIPs are here. I think we've got a quorum. All 4 VIPs in the stream at the same time. Of course, Spieler is banned from Simuls due to his high rating. Sergio Garcia, also a subscriber. If you're a subscriber to the stream, of course, you're welcome to play if we can fit everyone in. Usually we don't get 25 subscribers all trying to enter the Simul at the same time. Theoretically possible. Will we have a thematic Tuesday? Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't thinking it was kind of soon for that. Good question. We'll have to think it over, and we'll decide by tomorrow. Edward L. Rick has lapsed. His subscription has lapsed. We haven't seen Yevgeny in a while. What's up? All right, Mr. Coffee's in. Goiji was a sub. Jay Gomez is a sub. Mr. Coffee is going to play tonight and be the moderator. Mr. Slow, of course. Big shout out to Mr. Slow. Man, should I risk opening the window? It's a little stuffy in here. If it's not going to be a thunderstorm. If it's not going to be a thunderstorm, we should probably have some oxygen. That can help the brain function. Literally. Edward L. Rick, welcome. So we've got a lot of people who've been very helpful to the stream. Astrobate, Mr. Slow. Someone on sound. Someone on sound, don't forget to copy. Someone on sound has been around as much as usual, like Edward L. Rick. Both of them are working their butts off. Murales, Chef Master. I guess Chef Master's a subscriber. I can't remember anymore. Hey, it's Miro. Good to see you. I know Hey, it's Miro wasn't feeling well this week, which is concerning, of course. It's concerning when people get sick in the era of COVID. So I hope, Hey, it's Miro, you're feeling better. Alright, Chef Master. We have kind of a limited amount of other players trying to join the Simul. Last week we had like tons. You're better now. Good. Hopefully that vaccine is working. We might have a problem getting enough players tonight. Wow. Not usually an issue. Jack Dord says, hi, I am Sparkle Horse. Thanks for the opportunity. Limited amount of people chatting for some reason. Usually we have more chat room activity. Waterboarding or onboarding? Tezek is going to be absent tonight. Alright. When is the hype train coming? There's like 2 other simuls open. Well, usually there's a lot of simuls. Jack and Coke. I've got, long time since I drank that. I used to drink rum and Coke. Never really did the Jack and Coke, although I have. Yeah, actually, there was a time we were drinking whiskey and Coke. Back in my former life. Yeah, man, the 5+5 simul is very serious, Schieberspieler. Thanks for advertising. Yeah, those are ridiculous, dude. It's because of that guy and people like that guy that I get people playing in my simuls who are playing bullet chess. They don't understand the difference between some guy playing bullet chess simuls and like a serious simul with long time controls. Yeah, it's sort of silly. You're playing bullet chess simuls, whatever. I mean, I don't consider that to be a real simul. So what's up here? We're gonna wait till we get 25 players. Yeah, I don't know what that guy's deal is. Alright. Bruce Lambert. Injector Injector. Guys, please support the stream, by the way. Appreciate any donations. Yeah, I mean, there's hardly any players in the list. Usually there's like a ton. Last week, I don't understand the difference between this week and last week. Last week there was like 60 people. And now this week there's like nobody there. Alright. So I've got how many players now who are subscribers? 13 players in. But is my Simul listed on the Simul page? Because that was a problem a long time ago, like last year. Yeah, we got you back, Mr. Coffee. Merit Arslan. I mean, there's no reason not to accept these guys if they have 100 rated games. That's my only real requirement. This guy's playing another game. Not interesting. Gregory Bars. Just enough games. Oof. I didn't get him. What happened? Where did he go? Now my volume's turned down so much I can't hear the notification. Edward Rick, subscribe. Thanks, Edward. Eduardo. Mr. Sohan gifted a sub to Edward L. Rick. Well, thank you, Mr. Sohan, I should say. They should have Simuls under categories. They should divide them up into categories. I guess it doesn't matter. It's like an afterthought. The Simuls are not a big money maker for Lee Chess. Snuggles the Snail just got a gift sub from Mr. Sohan. Thank you. Snuggles the Snail seems really cool. They're just a watcher. I don't think they're a strong player, so they like to watch and learn. Ahmad Saturn is now following. Thank you for the follow from Ahmad. Mr. Sohan gifted 3 subs to Tezek, Snuggles the Snail, and Ibrahim Rick. Very generous, man. Thank you. Category would definitely be add Simul. I think they should have like different Simul time control categories. So I tried to add Gregory Bars. Ahmad Saturn just became a subscriber, so I'll add him. I just want everyone to know, especially if you're new to the stream, this is not a whatever 5-minute plus 5-second Simul. This is a long game. I'm going to read it again for the people that are trying to enter. This is a weekly classical Simul for my stream. Please consider donating or supporting the stream. The links are in the Simul page. But most importantly, here are the Simul rules. No dropping out early. If you enter, you have to be willing to stay up to 3 hours. It's a long game, okay? Don't expect this to be like a blitz game. There's a lot of people out there, even title players, doing ridiculous things like playing 5-minute Simuls. It's like garbage. There's no point to it. We've got to play serious chess to get better at the game. It's just that these players want attention. They're trying to get a lot of followers by playing millions of 5-minute game Simuls, but it's there's no content in that. It's just garbage. Basically, it's disposable chess. This is not disposable chess. We're trying to play quality games against up to 25 players. It's serious, competitive, good quality games, hopefully. No dropping out early. No using computer assistance of any kind. And I will report people who cheat. And you can get banned for cheating, even in unrated games. So don't even try it. Third, no London system. This is my meme rule. But I'm half serious. Try not to play the London system. It's boring. And also, finally, no playing super fast bullet. Again, I'm trying to play quality games. If I lose on time, well, that's unfortunate. You know, if anybody, I don't really want anyone to lose on time. We have enough time. Anyway, good luck, everybody. With that in mind, please don't enter unless you have enough time to last 3 hours. We've got 16 players thus far. Canarine is playing another player. As I said, I don't like people who are playing multiple games. This player doesn't have enough rated games. I wish I could erase them from the list, but you can't. That's like not PC. Okay. Piyush Grai. Looks like they're good to go. Preetu is 192 games, narrowly qualifying. And RKJK, 1874, classical, nice. Okay, so we've got how many players? 19 players, 6 to go. Never had a problem getting enough players lately. It's very, very odd this week. Okay, one thing is that in America, it's Memorial Day weekend. I suspect a lot of people like for example, Boy 49, they may have gone on vacation or something. So we're not going to get all those American players unless they live somewhere like Alaska and there's nowhere to go for Memorial Day weekend. Or they've been sick and they live in Alaska. Or maybe they got a new job and they're just jonesing for some chess. One of those situations. Cheesy Noob. Alright, Cheesy Noob. Flamingo Pop plays Bullet. Not really what I'm looking for here. I want people to play serious long games. GM Tranquilizer, please accept me master. We'll see what you got for games. I want serious players capable of playing long games without playing bullet chess. Salmon fishing sounds cool. Alright guys, we've got 5 more players. We had a dropout. What's this? Whoa. Woldsman. This too strong. He was like, no, I'm too strong. Flamingo Poop says he'll take his time. Alright. If you promise not to play bullet chess. Asper, you didn't really enter 25 simultaneously, I hope. El Mayo. No, not enough games. These guys are not. I'm not playing people who are like playing multiple games at once. I don't want to be part of a simul. Alright guys, very strange that there's no players. I don't get it. Are we listed on the simul page? Chess is played with the mind and not with the hands. I have this fantastic book by Renaud and Kahn, The Art of the Checkmate. I threw a simul. You're giving and receiving simuls at the same time. Yes. That's like, yeah, it's like pop music versus classical. Garbage versus real. I will start shortly. If I have to start with 20 players, we'll start with 20 players. It's a sad day, though, when I have to start with just 20 players. Very weird. I don't know, but I can't let Schieberspieler in the simul. Another strong player, of course. Aries from Russia. Oh my god. Can we get some lower rated players who are interested? See, the lower rated players are jumping in the 5-minute simuls. What is this, another guy he's playing? So that's the problem. There's some guy like Artem. Yeah. Mahor, welcome. Too many strong players. How can we have a crypto chess tournament while crypto is going down rapidly? Well, I mean, crypto always goes. What people don't understand is like they jumped on the crypto bandwagon in like the last 6 months. Do you think that crypto just goes up magically forever? It's been very volatile since its inception. It's just that people thought that it was magic and you always just make money. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Oh, okay. Gautam. We've played before. Wow, another strong player. Dude, this is outrageous. Can't we get anyone who's under 2,000? The 5-minute simul must be letting out from 5-minute simul school. But people, this is serious. I don't want to play people who are playing Blitz or Bullet in my simul. I'm trying to play quality games. Dust Tail for chess. Alright. How many we got now? 22. Well, I mean, I think, you should treat... I'm not a financial advisor, obviously, but you should treat crypto like part of your, whatever. 10% of your investing goes in that or something. That would be reasonable. Nefidov's here. If you invest $20,000 and put $2,000 in crypto, I mean, I think that's sound. You don't want to invest like 50% of your investments into something as volatile as crypto. Like 10%. What do we got? Strike hard and often. I can't take another 2,200. If you invest $20,000, put 10% of your investment on something volatile. You spread it out. I mean, that's sensible, right? Lee Mayu has no games, so I don't accept people who have unestablished accounts unless they're subscribers. 100% traded in Dogecoin. What could go wrong? Exactly. Especially today. The best thing is to invest in love. That's a theory. Love never gets old. Strike Hard was like, accept me, please. All I need is another 2,100. How about a Brodus? Among Us. A Brodus? That's a little lower rated. I'm getting kind of overwhelmed with 2,100s here. So we got 24. Buy a dog. There you go. Dog coin. You're just encouraging people to buy the doggy coins, Mr. Slohan. I mean, I'm pretty depressed that Ethereum and Bitcoin dropped, but I'm not gonna sell my holdings because it went down. Whatever. This has been happening for a long time. All right. Anyway, that's my cryptocurrency opinion for today. I'm obviously no expert. So I'm not going to play anyone who's playing in other simuls. That's out of the question. Goku Sim. Mokush. But I'm a little overwhelmed with the stronger players. We got 22. Who dropped out? We're about to start. Dinekis is welcome. 23 players. Pilly Rocket. Someone post a link. Yeah, good idea. See, that's something we should have thought of instead of talking about cryptocurrency. Good idea. I'm starting in 2 minutes. I just tried to post the link, but I'm experiencing a bit of lag. Subscribers to the stream. Now your simul is what? Is the only simul up. Well, the other thing is what? Is Magnus, is the stupid crypto tournament happening now? Another Magnus is 15th online tournament in a row or something. Move 11, please accept. Move 11 accepted. Subscribers are welcome. We should make Move 11 a VIP. He's a founder. Why isn't he a VIP? I think we should investigate making Move 11 a VIP. What do you guys think? My Twitch page is really slow, so I'm going to start the simul. I've got a message. All right. We're getting players all of a sudden. Now that I have 24 players. What the heck? Why do I suddenly get like 20 people trying to join when I already have 24 players? Where were you guys before? Too late. Anyone else dropped out? I think Abroadus was in and he dropped out. So that's 25. I'm going to start. I am starting. But it was less than usual today. Alright, I'm going to do Z mode. Welcome everyone to the stream. Mr. Sloyan just gifted tier 1 sub to El Mayo. But it's too late to add anyone to the Simul. Pilly Rocket. It's too late to add anyone to the Simul. I am BCM 5059. Sorry, man. Just a little bit late. D4. I couldn't delay it any longer, and we had 25 players. All right. I vote for Move 11 being a VIP in lieu of Mr. Coffee not being allowed to be upgraded. Thanks. We got gift subs from Mr. Slow. He added a gift sub to El Mayo. So welcome everyone to the stream. I'm going to move the board. I can correct that now. Sorry about the board being out of place. We've got to make it a bit smaller as well. I do conduct these simuls for the first hour. A little game we play. I conduct them so that I can't see the players' names, so we can guess who's who amongst the players who I know. What about playing the French tonight? Special request. I just closed the window. Not really. I just minimized it. Special requests. I think there's a lot of VIP slots, like 50, Mr. Coffee. I think I have like 50. Can you make VIP? Can you make Mr. Move 11 a VIP? Do you have that command, or do I have to do that? MC Coffee. Thank you, Mr. Sohan, for your generous upgrading. Making people making people subscribers. Guys, everybody, welcome. Happy Memorial Day to those of you in the USA. We don't have too many players from the USA here. It looks like just a couple. A few. The French defense. You are unable. Okay, I have to do that myself. I am not going to do it now, but it's on my things to do list. Unless Mr. Coffee, unless Move 11 is like Mr. Slow, if he refuses to be a VIP. I think Move 11 should have been a VIP already. And we need more VIPs. So I vote to make Move 11 a VIP. Unless he refuses. You have a special request for no crushing time pressure. I feel like I'm missing time or something. French defense. Mr. Sohan donated 4 gift subs. I really don't recommend cherry cider. I forgot to answer when Mr. Sohan was talking earlier about what I was drinking. He was saying Jack and Coke. I don't have any whiskey in the house. This is actually non-alcoholic cherry cider, and it's pretty bad. But I just wanted to try it out of curiosity. It's pretty nasty. But I've had some that wasn't bad. Alright. Gotta be careful of cherry cider. It's very trendy. Probably nerdy too. There's a lot of outdoor beer gardens here in Budapest. Very popular. The sort of ruin pubs and stuff like that. Let's play a birds opening. I'm sure everyone's drinking cherry cider. I've had other ciders that are excellent. Mango cider. What did I have? Something mixed with mango cider. That was pretty tasty. I've never been a big fan of like traditional sort of apple cider though. That's like a whole... Nefidov, you must have gotten kicked out. Oh my gosh. There was a couple people that got kicked out. So sorry. I thought you were with us. You were accepted, but then you got knocked out. Wait, he didn't lose, did he? I got a win already? Can you guys tell me who it was? If you like close a tab or something, I guess you get nixed. Nefidov, you weren't playing from the train or something, were you? Merit, oh no. Merit Arslan? He's probably playing like 6 simuls. He was in that group of people who seem to be playing multiple simuls at once. He's probably playing like 5 other simuls. That sucks. Nefidov got kicked out and then some guy like resigns or disconnects or just drops. See, that's what I really hate. I'm sorry, Nefidov. He wanted to play. You were switching between mobile and desktop. Yeah, that's a bad time to do it. Like right in the middle of the entries. Yeah, better to switch like after you got in. It's easy to say that now. But yeah, it's better to wait until we started. I don't know if you had an option to do that, but it seems like lately it's been a problem. It's much easier for people to get knocked out than it used to be. I'm trying a Dutch. For a long time I didn't notice any problems, but lately, in the last couple of weeks or even months, it seems like people constantly get bonked out of the simul really easy. B4. We've got a B3 and a B4. You know what's weird? Last week I was talking about how it seems so smooth, and this week I'm not seeing it again. The simul games are not loading as fast as they did. I mean, they're not switching as fast as they did last week. What is like my machine just different this week? I have 2 Sicilians in a row, back to back. That's weird. I'm getting like symmetrical games, mirror image games. Someone played the Dutch. I've got birds opening with white, a B4, a B3, a lot of flank openings. Aspirate's gonna go smoke. We'll never guess who you are. You can never tell Astrobate by the time usage or anything. It was a tropical force wind. What? Seriously? Poor Nefidov. But Nefidov just wasn't in the simul, right? He doesn't count. It was another guy who resigned. Now I get D6. Damn. That's kind of a pro move against the... That's a pro move. Man. Why do I have to get the pro move played against me? D6 against the... Whatever it's called. The bird opening. Bird's opening. We said no London. That's not allowed. No London's allowed. Tons of weird openings today, though. Okay, Morales is in. But who plays B3? Jim's not been here for months. A lot of faith in Sicilian these days. You know, it's funny that you say that, Edward, but I feel like the Sicilian has declined in popularity since my prime. I feel like the Sicilian has slightly declined in like the last 20 years. What's a pro move, especially on move 1? No, this is move 2. Oh, it was move 1. Well, f4, d6. You know, that's kind of subtle. Not too many, like, amateurs know that. That was recommended by Richard Palliser in his book, Beating, like, Flank Openings. I play, like, I play knight f3, f5, d3 with white, Mr. Slow. So f4, d6 is like it's like the same idea. Kind of subtle. You know, when you play the move f4, you're hoping that your opponents will, like, not know what to do. You're not like, oh, I love the birds. It's my favorite opening. You know, you're thinking, I'm playing something offbeat. They won't really have something prepared for that, you know. This guy's got, like, a special move he plays against the birds opening. You think about half or slightly more than half your gains as white are against Sicilian. Interesting. Then my theory about the Sicilian being less popular than it was in the 90s is a load of crap. Which is possible. Someone asked me to play the French. Tezek asked me to play the French. I'm really kind of slow here out the gate. But again, maybe it's my computer. Last week, it just seemed faster. The moves would just spit out faster. We got a lot of Sicilians, like you're saying. I think maybe at the top level, there's less Sicilians and more e4, e5 than there used to be. Because of the popularity of things like the Berlin defense and, you know, against the Lepez become more solid in a way. But I guess at the lower levels, it doesn't necessarily take effect. I thought it was, though. I thought I was seeing less people play Sicilian, but, you know, now that you mention it. Now, every week I say, like, Naj Papa's not in the Simul. He's really not in the Simul this week, right? He can't just, like, beam himself into the Simul. Like, I don't remember Naj Papa in the Simul. So we've got no Naj Papa, no some of these regulars that were here. No Amoeboid. Those two guys who are capable of playing the French defense are not in the list. Maybe Chef Master plays French. Yevgeny, you can play French. Maybe this is Yevgeny. He's not in the Simuls that often. It's probably Yevgeny. Thanks for the list. Is Cheesy Noob in the Simul? Or did he... Yeah, he's in there. I like how somebody put Mad Ramus. Right, he's Mad Ramus. Okay. Cheesy Noob used to do the Simul list. Oh, he's the one who put the list in. Someone on Sound has done that as well. Now, this is interesting. Black didn't play the standard move. Yeah, it's sad. Somebody dropped out. That sucks when that happens. Like, my bishop was stuck. I couldn't move it. Thank you guys, like Mr. Slow. And we had Morales, which I didn't even call out. I got so distracted earlier. Morales donated bits. We didn't get a hype train today, guys. Kind of sad. I know Morales, what did you do? You donated... Let me check the list here. Someone in Sound donated $10 because I got white, or did I? That's kind of weird, man. Are you trying to trick me? Someone in Sound donated $10. What? I can't, man. This is so hard to scroll on this. Antonio donated 200 bits. We got 200 bits. which I forgot to thank him for. 4 gift subs from Mr. Slow and a $10 donation from someone on Sound. But sadly, no hype train. It's been a slow night tonight. Not enough players and a slow no hype train. But I'm still in. I'm going to try just as hard as always. Even if we didn't get a massive amount of donations like last week. We're going to try as hard as we can. What was that? Mahor just donated 250 bits. Every little bit counts. There it is. Alright. There it is. This is my job. But man, the boards are not flipping like they usually do. Last week was so much smoother. It's weird. Do you think it's just my machine? Was it feeling good last week and this week it's like slower? Yeah, I'm playing a Dutch. I don't know. The King's Indian is incredibly popular. That's really another one, like what you're talking about with the Sicilian. The most popular, my internet, maybe. The most popular, those two games are mirror images. The most popular against D4 is King's Indian. Most popular against, I don't know, though, maybe. Most popular against E4 is Sicilian. Mahar, thank you for the donation. Bits leader number 3 with 250. I think everybody, it's the end of the month and everybody's broke. Next month will be better. Alright, this has got to be Morales. I played knight f6 against him to troll him. Almost lost last time. I mean, that's just an awful move. Alright, someone on Sound, we'll play your system. I don't really know what I'm doing in the black side of the Caro-Kann. You know. Whoever there is, like, playing... Oh, this is someone on Sound. We got someone on Sound playing the Dutch with black against the English. Semi-Tarash is dry, yeah. Maybe my internet is worse, I don't know. But I've got the Zen mode on, so I can't check my ping. You can't go wrong with the Bronstein Larsen. I can't go right with it. I think I've lost like almost all the times I've ever played that in an over the board game. My chances of losing to a weaker player are extremely high with the Bronstein Larsen, or losing to anybody for that matter. Let's try a Catalan. Hopefully it's move 11. He's never faced a Catalan before. That's weird. I've got those 2 games that are back-to-back that are mirror images, and I feel like I'm just having Groundhog Day. Like, is that the same game just repeating itself? Or they're really... Asterbait? No. Where's Asterbait? So... Yevgeny playing Queen takes d5. The old John Watson system. This is a strange move order. You don't see people play knight c3 every day. Yeah, I never was a fan of Sibir Tarash myself. I don't think I've ever even memorized the Tarash game or remembered one, really. I know he was a good player, but I just never was turned on. Yeah. Caro-Kann is tough, man. I'm not a real Caro-Kann player. I just play one in the movies. So this is interesting. You know, maybe that's an idea. What am I supposed to do? Just like a Grand Prix attack with no c5. I'm playing the I'm playing the Dutch with black. And I don't recommend the Simon Williams. I don't know what's up with me. I need beer, I guess. Oh no. I played the modern. Wait, it was d4, g6, and my opponent played knight c3. That's so random. Like, why does anybody play that? That's weird. You play d4, g6, and they play knight c3, so it must be like a fan of the Yubava London or something. Why not just play e4 right away? If he wanted to play e4, he would just play e4 right away. That's the point. f5. Someone on sound, it can't be him. That's my fear. Someone on sound is a modern killer. I can't remember. Maybe somebody who played the Polish against me previously. Who dares to play the Polish? Yeah, I've got... Okay, this is too weird. These two players are playing the exact same opening. And they're making moves at the exact same time. Alright, that's the thing that bothers me. That's freaky. So how long is that going to go on for? Now it's a b3 Sicilian. You polished the coffee pot? Is that an expression? But how do you feel about Bishop c4, Edward Elric? That's the real question. So Asterbait is not playing. He's already... Where is Asterbait? I don't see any players down to like 16 minutes. Asterbait, are you playing the Polish? Would you do that? Let's play something quiet in e3. Something different, anyway. Tranquilizer GM, the real GM Tranquilizer, is rating with a party of 25. There's our other VIP. So they aren't here at all the same time, but GM Tranquilizer are having a VIP party. And you finally joined us. All the VIPs from my channel have come by the stream today. The last one, GM Grandmaster Vita Levente, rating with a party of 25. What's up? So we've got all VIPs in the house today. Delayed h4 from White here. Yeah, it's good to see you streaming. Guys, check him out. Remember to check out the Grandmaster Tranquilizer. Thanks to the Tranquilizers for stopping by. I guess you're following the crypto tournament. What happened with the hybrid tournament qualifications? Did any players from Romania qualify? Like Lupulescu? Did Mircea try to qualify? Did he make it? Who was the two? Oh, Daniel Bogdan. Deak Bogdan and Lupulescu, right? So, of all the Hungarian players, the Beast didn't make it. Only Kozak Adam went through. He's the internet, like, Hungarian internet chess sensation. How does he do it? How does Kozak master internet chess? He's good at hybrid too. I have to check out the games though. I haven't seen any games from the hybrid tournaments. Alright, what are we going to do here? Beast didn't make it. Sorry to hear that. So we're playing... I'm playing the Italian game with white. I've been told it's boring. We had that earlier. It's not boring. Alright. This is someone on sound. Levente, did they have the same kind of thing in Romania? Like all the players in one site and the same way it was set up here? Knight f6. The Lincic variation. So what's up, man? You were streaming the crypto tournaments? I saw you were all over the place. You were streaming in the morning. You've been streaming in the morning and late at night. But thank you for the raid. We gotta get you back. Alright. Guys, check out Grandmaster Vital Levente, GM Tranquilizer. The real capital GM _ Tranquilizer. What's this? Bishop e4 check. The Nimzo. Who would play the Polish? I'm playing the French. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't played the French since I lost against Hikaru back in 2003. That was enough for me. I said, if I lose to Nakamura, I'm not going to play the French anymore. That'll be the day when I quit playing the French. But I think I beat Valakitin's dad, actually, after losing to Hikaru. That was really my last French. 2003. I played like 4 games. I literally played the French in maybe like 4 games in 2002 and 2003. Other than that, I only play it on special holidays. I'm not a French defense player. What is this? What is this? Queen d7. Crazy. Queen d7, queen d7, queen d7. He's trying to like break the pin here? How do I deal with that? I literally have no idea. Well, it's obvious. Like everything else, you overextend yourself. That's how you lose. Wow, bishop g5, h4, bishop g5. Who is this character? They've played d4, g6, knight c3. That's first of all weird. And then h4 on the next move, because this game is creeping me out. It's unusual that a d4 player would go so psycho-aggressive. I could see it more from an e4 player. But if they wanted to play like the Jababa London, they would play bishop f4. They went h4. This is easily the scariest game I've got here. Psycho-aggressive. Wonder what I should do. I mean, should I go for like a Benoni? It's interesting. Maybe justified here. So pawn takes pawn. Oh no, what is that? Black is playing the King's Indian, but doesn't play Queen a5. Wait, I did something crazy. Oh my god. I did something crazy. Oh no. I put my bishop on e2 and then took on c5. What am I doing? This is so lame. But I mean, maybe I got lucky. You know? This is not even a move. This is not even a move. I played this. This is stupid. Black plays queen a5 here, and I'm just screwed. So I'm lucky that he played pawn takes pawn. Wow. I guess this is still okay for black. Probably. But it's still better than what could have happened. Yeah, I mean, this is stupid. This was stupid of me. Alright, that player's pissing me off. They're pre-moving. Adding time. Who is that? Gregory Bars. Pre-moving. Is that really necessary? Is it necessary to pre-move with like 23 minutes? I'm not gonna look at the other players, but that just like pisses me off. It's like a 3-hour simul. You have to do it pre-moves. Seriously? They're gonna play bullet. I'm just gonna resign, dude. Like against them. Seriously. That just irritates me. There's just no need for doing that. Did you even read the rules to the simul? Probably not. Please don't play bullet chess. Don't pre-move. It's not a bullet simul. You're just wasting our time. You even made a bad move like d takes c5 because you're so busy moving so fast. You should have played queen a5. But I feel like these people who hold these like 5-minute simul, these idiotic 5-minute simuls, they're responsible for people who do this stuff. They've created this sort of idiotic culture where we're playing like bullet chess in a 20-minute time control. The other thing is like playing a classical tournament and the people that are like complaining, oh, my opponent won't move, he's stalling. He's spending 10 minutes on one move. Yeah, that's what classical chess is. Why are you playing bullet chess in classical games? Okay, bishop e7. Please don't pre-move, guys. It's just childish and ridiculous. I'll just resign and protest. Show some respect, because I'm playing 25 boards. I'm forgetting here what I'm supposed to do. h3, bishop e7. I guess a4. I'm supposed to play a4 now? I haven't looked at this in a little while. I really don't understand why this position is confusing me. I can't remember. So if they play b5, I'm supposed to play maybe then a4, b4, knight d5. Or I can play a4 and stop them in the first place. Ugh. Somebody just resigned? Yeah, Cookie Rooks, I figured, man. Don't worry about it. National holidays. You're excused. You don't even need a doctor's note. Thanks for joining us, though. Gotta take care of the family and the holiday barbecue. Why did that guy just play e5 and resign? Like, that's an actual variation. I don't understand. We just got some notification. John Mac TV just subscribed. Thank you. I don't know what this variation is. Bishop, so I guess I'm supposed to play rook c1. Could this be Asterbait? And I've got no leads on anybody. There's so many weird openings. Okay, I know someone on Sound is playing the Dutch, most likely. Though it could be someone else. Someone played a classical Sicilian with a6. There's another freakish sort of happening. Like, who plays a Najdorf and then plays knight c6? That's just bizarre. Najdorf players just don't play knight c6, period. That's extremely strange. Which leaves me wondering what I'm supposed to play here. I have not faced this. Left to my own devices. Not to say it's like necessarily a bad move. Knight c6. So who plays knight c5 now? Was that like Nefedov or someone? But Nefedov's not in the Simul. There was somebody who played this against me a long time ago. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to play b6. Man, e5 is a move, right? But I don't remember the theory. Mr. Slow. It was you. It's Mr. Slow. Oh no. The Mr. Slow variation. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do against this. See, that's where my real Karo Khan. No, knight c5 it's a move. You know, it's like equal. But if black doesn't know what he's doing, he can be worse. And like, I get it played against me once every year, and then I never bother looking it up because I don't really play the Karo Khan. Then it comes back again like a year later, and I didn't bother to study it because it's like, well, I don't even play this opening in tournaments. So now I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I know there's e5, knight d7, b6, like there's like 4 different moves. Last time I screwed it up. I definitely screwed it up last time. And e5 is like a sharp move. I better steer away from that. I'm just going to play b6. I don't like weakening my pawns. Why did I play this, by the way? Oh, it was that move order. Thank you for not playing the London system. Give that man a gift sub for not playing the London system. Thank you. You know, really, seriously, thank you for not playing the London system. I can't say how grateful I am. So this is the pre-mover guy. Pre-movable. No pre-move. Please don't pre-move me. You basically have a lot more time than me when it comes down to it. I'm the one that's going to be in time pressure, not you. There's no need to do that. Like, rub my face in the time pressure. Alright. Bishop d3. It's a Nimzo. Yeah, I mean, my point was so I could retreat here. Could Asterbait be playing black against... Could I have played the birds against Asterbait? Nah, he wouldn't. He wouldn't do this with black. This is somebody else. It has a sort of cheesy noob flair to it. I would guess cheesy noob if I had to take a wild stab in the dark. Knight takes d4. Another move like that seems strange for black. What would Vargasoli play? You gotta ask yourself. Vitalmente is probably out of here, but friend of ours, Grandmaster Vargasoli, I was just reminded of him when I played Queen takes d4. For some reason. It looked like his kind of Sicilian for white. Alright. What was the point here? Delaying knight c6. Why am I delaying knight c6? Don't know. I don't know what it achieved. a5. Astrobate, is that you? You would never play that. No, it's e4, e5. What's up with the a5? I didn't even move my a pawn. So I'm playing the Dutch. We've got a Catalan. Whenever it's the Catalan, you suspect move 11 with black. Now, knight e2. Could this be Morales? Well, there's a high likelihood it's Morales. You have to bet on Morales. Likely. What about knight f6? h5. h5 is pretty nuts. Thanks, Mr. Coffee, for putting it back on followers only mode. Probably not a big deal. But thanks to all of you guys for supporting the stream. When I get down close to an hour, we're going to guess who's who. I think it had sense. I mean, bishop g5 is the best variation against the classical. But if you play it there, a6 is the usual move. But h3, no, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible move, knight c6. I'm just saying, Najdorf players, and he played a Najdorf, don't like to put their knight on c6. It gets in the way of the bishop on the long diagonal and the c file too. It's the biggest problem with playing the classical Sicilian. So you just don't see people who would use that move order, you know. Zen Chess, great to see you. Long time no see. Happy Memorial Day. Oh, VR. All right. I should do like a VR gaming stream, man. We've got the VR. Actually, that was an idea a while ago. Since I'm not a gaming streamer, it kind of went by the wayside. What kind of game are you playing? I think we have Alex. All right, there's no that's the only shooter game we have. But we don't have we don't have the fastest computer. It's all right. Kind of middle of the road, low end capability for VR. I'm confused. But anyway, good to see you. I'm torn between doing gaming streams and guinea pig. Guinea pig watching streams. I don't know which one will be like a bigger hit financially. Hopefully they'll make VR chess for Oculus Quest because it doesn't require a computer. Oh, you mean Oculus Quest? I just wish they had an awesome VR chess, any VR chess program, because the ones out there now are like non-existent or suck, you know. Sadly, with all the popularity of chess and VR, no one has taken upon themselves to do a good VR chess program, and that's a tragedy. Anyways, let's develop some pieces. B6 was played. Doesn't look like too much time was used on that move. The making of Fritz. H3. Bishop B7, bishop F3. On the other hand, we need to develop this player is now up to 23:05. Time leader. But I made a very strange move in that game. It was kind of like a mental mouse slip. I did not stop to think I had played bishop e2 instead of knight f3. I don't normally play the 4 pawns attack, and I just sort of like played it randomly. It's just a bad move there. But again, I'm not sure he even responded with the best antidote. He was just moving fast instead. Yeah, VR chess is kind of the future of chess, I think. All these Magnus Carlsen tournaments and stuff. I mean, something like that could be a great sponsorship opportunity. Crypto. Man, who is this? Could it be move 11? I'm trying to think who would play a5. Would move 11 play a5 unprovoked? Like, who plays that move? a5 and d5? This seems kind of over the top for black. Why is black playing like they're white? That's about as psycho-aggressive as you can get. What is the deal with this? I feel like I've been swindled. Bishop g5 against the Queen's Indian. Unusual. This could be move 11. I mean, summon on sound. Sorry, guys. I always mess up and say the wrong names. This could be Asterbait. This is Asterbait. I'm guessing this is Asterbait. He had a short smoke break. Not as long as usual. I guess we'll go into it. Yeah, man, you could spend unlimited money on like VR gaming and headsets and graphics cards. You could probably spend all kinds of money if you want to. I thought I already played this position. That was different though. Got 2 Queen's Gambits. Ah, so you found that move, c5. That's pretty good, man. For not, probably having time to prepare such a line. That's not everybody knows that move, Summon on Sound. How do you know about that? c5 move. You spent time on the Bafinic English against the Dutch? I wouldn't think at this early stage of your Dutch preparations you would have time. Oh no, I prepped this because I know I'm going to get this against you. Oh really? Why would you think you would get this against me? I don't often play this. That's super sus. I've literally played this line like once in my life. I probably played this position once in a tournament game. But someone on Sound must have downloaded all of my games to a chess-based database and like prepared for all of them, or like what did you do? You found a game I played in like 2005 and based your preparation on it or something? I mean, come on. Double fianchetto in the wing. What is this? In the B3 Sicilian. I can almost talk. That's super weird. He claims Bishop G5. Who is this? By the way, who could this be? So I get down close to an hour, we're gonna guess who's who. Just before that, I want to have at least an hour, you know. Adorian made this like always seem like, oh, it's so easy for black to get an advantage in his pamphlet on beating unusual openings. But I don't see anything special here for black. No, but you're talking about openingtree.com, man. That's about downloading people's games on Lichess. Yeah, that's cool, but it's not going to get you people's like live games. And it's only going to pull rated games, right? Like 99% of my games are unrated. So good luck with that. Almost all of my games here on Lichess are unrated. And thanks to the wonders of lichess.org, the unrated games aren't saved. Because I don't know why, you know. Maybe it saves server space or something. How do you pull casual, Mr. Coffee? Really? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I stand corrected. You can pull the casual games? Mr. Coffee's been preparing for some epic matches before. Alright. The Tarish. John Mack resubscribed for 10 months. Thank you for the resub. I think we mentioned that earlier, but I didn't realize how long he had been a subscriber. I thought it was like the opening book. It only did the rated ones. This is definitely Morales. We can just show it now. See? I'm going to just get it out of the way so that we're all on the same page. Morales is playing white. We've had that once before. Now my opponent, which played a very interesting opening, went berserk and played f5. This seems kind of inappropriate, doesn't it? You're playing an IM? I mean, come on now, f5? Do you fear nobody? What are your limitations? Do you think that's sane to play f5 there? Wow. That is seriously messed up. f5? You have no right to play f5. Why do I want to play bishop e3 necessarily here? Now if you pull the opening book on this, it's probably okay for black. But I find that people who don't, you know, don't have opening book at their disposal don't necessarily handle this line well. If I had known it was someone on sound and he has like perfect opening knowledge, I might have thought twice about playing this. I guess objectively it's not really a problem for black. But you want to play it against people who don't know theory. They don't know how to react to innocuous sort of side variations. So this is acerbate. Let's go back and just show I'm 2 for 2. Hello? No! Oh my god, Mr. Coffee. Preparing for... You're covering for acerbate? Mr. Coffee, of all things, you're playing E4. Mr. Coffee plays the French. He doesn't play E4. And now, you're seriously trying to beat acerbate? Did you know that acerbate actually played this line? Did you have a game against him or something? Theory of nothingness. Dude, you have to be kidding me. Are you purposely trying to cover for him? Like, hide him? But what kind of French player, man? I mean, seriously, how can you play that gambit as a French player? That's just... Wow, that's like being Mark Esserman and playing the Smith-Morrow against the Sicilian and turning around and playing the Sicilian. It's unthinkable. No one with a conscience would do that. You can't play the French and play the Milner-Barry with white. Are you kidding me? How could you sleep? How could you live with yourself and go to bed at night? That's like the bane of every French defense player's life. Like, you should be trained to like not respect that. And you're playing it yourself now. Oh man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, I have not enough knowledge. Not enough knowledge here, my friends. I think Mr. Coffee, what? I only know stuff because playing the black side of it. Well, you know everything that people ever played against you. You're like an elephant. You remember everything. But you picked that one? Alright, so I play CD, the bishop moves. So we got a classic position I played like 8 million times with white here. Speaking of things I've played myself, I think I had a game with Kevin Spraggett where he played like bishop d7 against me in the New York Open. I was like, what's that? I didn't even know that's a variation. I'm just like, okay, I never saw anyone do that. But you can do that. You can do whatever you want. Who? What? How? So someone on sound played this against me with black, right? You played this variation too. But objectively, we should play queen e8. Let's try this. I don't know what I'm doing. But hopefully black doesn't either. Okay, so what's going on here? E5 knight h5 is nothing. So I guess I have to play bishop f3. What about this position? The master of self-confidence. I mean, bishop e7 looks safer to guard the g5 square. This player is really kind of cocky. Man, I have no idea where Acerbate is. Acerbate must be in hiding today. He's playing secret Secret variations. This could be him. Anything could be him. Nah, I don't think so. Welcome everyone to the stream. Hosting a 25 board Simul here. We're in Zen mode because it's fun, basically. It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye. Whatever. So this was another psychopathic player. This would fit Cheesy Noob. You guys want to guess Cheesy Noob? No, this is Chef Master. Alright, that's the other player that would fit. Fits his style, the knight c3. So how do I recapture this pawn? Queen a5, the initial plan, or we can just play knight a6 and recapture it with the knight. Queen a5. He's got no good way of protecting that pawn. Knight f3. Bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, check. I forgot that Hey Esmiro's in here. I don't know where you are. Crow noises are optional. So, really weird move now. White just ignored it. With knight f3. Wait a minute. Wait, what? That's weird. I have never ever seen anyone play knight f3 all my life in this position. What is that? Exchange with c4. Bishop g5. What is knight f3? Is that a variation? I guess it's a variation. Why is that not common? Why does no one play that move? That's the question you got to ask yourself here. You know, there's a reason why nobody plays knight f3, and what is it? I faced bishop d2, really weird move, against Hungarian IM, and I lost in a weird game. That move like sat me thinking for like 20 minutes. The guy played this. I was like, okay. It's a really, really strange position after bishop d2. Alright, now DC doesn't seem right. I don't know. I don't want to develop his pieces for him. I vaguely remember knight e4, cd. Knight takes... No, that doesn't make sense. Knight takes c3. B takes c, queen takes d5. It's bizarre. Like, why have I never had this happen in a game ever? In this variation, when I used to play it occasionally. I don't get it. I can play bishop e6. I guess bishop e6 is alright. We're going to just play that, and maybe it could transpose to something normal. Someone's playing the Capablanca variation. Alright, this is Mr. Slow. No! Another surprise. Mr. Slow's been hiding. He's still hiding. Thought this was Mr. Slow, so it's Goiju. Mr. Slow had played this against me previously, so I was pretty confident. But no, indeed, it's someone else. It's not my guessing day. Offers a draw. Oof. That can't be one of the regulars. They wouldn't do that. Now, if by any chance you have to go, there's some kind of emergency, you have a note from your doctor, I will agree, at this point. Otherwise, I don't want a draw, obviously, with white in a better position. Now, who plays the Nimzovich variation of the Petrov? Would Asterbate go off? The time use looks like him. I want to guess Asterbate, chickened out from the Cochrane Gambit. Could he? No. Could he? I'm going to guess Asterbate. I know this is wrong. It's Mr. Slow. Ugh. Yeah, I guess we might have played this one. I don't remember now. Maybe we had this once before. I had forgotten about that. I guess the wrong Mr. Slowhand game. Everything to do with Mr. Slowhand I get wrong. I guessed it wrong when I said it was him, and I guessed it wrong when it was really him. Guess I don't know my Mr. Slowhands too well. The chicken out variation. No, it's not like a chicken variation. It's just that the other variation is the psychopathic Cochrane Gambit that you play, Asterbate. Maybe move 11 is playing the Catalan. Alright. Development. Just gonna develop. This is Asterbate. We got him. No chance to even hide. I didn't realize. I got 2 now. I didn't realize that game wasn't coming up for so long. Now A3 from Morales. Ooh, got me with A3. Alright, it's a C. No, it's a Sicilian. Whatever. Stopping the pivotal B4. B4 take, bishop takes. Then he's just gonna do what? Queen E2. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. A variation of the hedgehog, but we've got to be very careful about that. So it's okay to do D6, but if you do D6, you get castles, you do knight D7, you get rook E1, and eventually, some bad things are going to happen. Bad things. So this is probably my moment, to do something a little more aggressive if it's possible. Now Morales would love nothing better than D5, E5 with a classic Morales control of the E5 square. Let's look at D6. Maybe I should just play bishop E7. If E5 I take his bishop. Bishop E7, castle. Now the threat is E5. I have to play D6. No. Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, bishop E7 castles, and now he's really threatening to stuff with E5, which is a pain. What am I going to do about that? In all variations, that's a really big problem. Yeah, I don't know. B4 anyway, take with the bishop. I'm getting a headache. Welcome guys to the stream. Thanks for those of you who supported the stream today with donations or gift subs or subscribes. Theory of Nothingness, most recent follow. I hope that feedback, you're not getting a lot of echo. Let me know if the echo is annoying. I've got a very slight echo. Man, I don't know what to do here. I've got to defend my bishop. I need one extra move, like D6, castles, Queen C7, Rook E1, Knight on BD7, Knight D5, take. Let's see. D6, castles, knight D7. Rook E1, knight C5. No. D6, castles, knight D7. Rook E1. I mean, maybe I don't castle. We're going to get this knight D5 sacrifices up the wazoo. I could play H5 and just be like a psychopath. Man, I wish I knew what the theory was here. It was Summon on Sound's fault that I played this. I'm just playing too many things. I don't know enough theory. I feel like it's the French defense. No, it's the Sicilian. Let's see. D6, castles, E5. Then he plays knight F5. Then G6. Then knight E3. And it's just like positionally dubious for black. H5 right away. Probably just H3. The other thing is, if knight C6, what does he do? I think I have to play this. Princess Chess 6-4. Welcomes. Chess girls. Chess ladies. Ladies and gentlemen. Alright, you played H6. That's kind of a move. This actually looks vaguely familiar. I think I'm supposed to play Bishop C4. What else? I'm going to guess this is move 11. Yep. Move 11 just happened to get a Catalan. I've got 3. Move 11's like best opening is the black side of the Catalan. One of his best openings. So he's got a Catalan. I got me a Catalan. What's happening here? This is the draw offer. Since Nefedov's not with us in the Simul, I mean, I don't know who this is. Hey, it's Miro. Are you feeling badly and you want to... Who could this be? I don't know. I was guessing Hey, it's Miro for some reason. I don't know why, though. Sumaher is not in the Simul. I can win a pawn with knight b3? No, that's a lie. I don't know who that is. Queen d2. Was there some Alyakin Capablanca game where white played like 94? That would be on the next move. Yeah, someone on sound. We know this is him. That's 4 guesses. If it's in the opening Explorer, we know it's someone on sound. Alright, castles. If it's like the best line in the opening Explorer. This is the bullet guy. Well, the knight is, you know, no secrets about that. There are no secrets here. I don't really want to see that piece coming in there. That's not my only issue, but it's an important one. Pretty important. I really don't see that being allowed. I don't know who this is. This has got to be a new opponent. Blobix is with us. So d5, e5. d5, e5. Well, he doesn't have to play e5, d5, but d5, e5, knight somewhere. I don't love it. This is weird. d6, and it's just like a weird closed Sicilian. I gotta remember that oh, Edward Elric is here, and then Queen c7. This is him. This is Yevgeny. He's the only player who plays the French. Why is his queen on c7? That's 5 guesses. Why is his queen on c7? How is his queen on c7? He played queen d7 and then queen c7. That's bizarre. He's walking his dog now. That it freezes my knight. So maybe I need to play queen e2, but then he has time to protect the pawn. This is some new subtlety. The latest twist in the queen d7 actually wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter if you play queen d7 or queen d6. Is it a mouse slip? Yeah, I mean, I want to know like why people play this line with black. What makes them play this? All right, bishop e6. All right, who plays the black side of Sicilian here? Who plays the black side of the Najdorf here? Hey, it's Miro. Is anybody a Najdorf player? Zenchess is not in the Simul, but he's apparently like coaching one of the players. Queen e2 looks normal. Asterbate, what do we got for you this week? All of Asterbate's opponents play like bishop e5 check because they can. It's a legal move. What are we going to do with them this week? We screwed up last time. Let's try it again. We'll play it right this time. Alright, this is weird. I don't know who's playing the Polish. But Cheesy Noob is still out there. Who played the Polish? Could it be Cheesy Noob? No, it's S. Garcia. Threw me off. Thanks for not playing the C3 thing. Something different. New and interesting. Yeah, my knight is on a bad square. So what am I supposed to do? Develop my pieces, I guess. Okay, we got a Nimzo by transposition. Mainline Capablanca Queen's Gambit. There's a weird line here. B6, for example. Yeah, this is some weird line. Reverse Panov. Somehow it doesn't look right, though. That doesn't seem right, Master. Blundiferous. It's a strategic blunder. You could play knight b3, but I think knight a4. That extra tempo really hurts that player. Alright, it's not the move I played against Kevin Spraggett in the New York Open. But it's probably theory. And rook b1 might be a move. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's some move, a theoretical move. Who is this D4 expert? Not a lot of D4 experts in the area. That's kind of invasive. Rather aggressive move. Knight A6 followed by Rook D3. Interesting. I suppose I have to move my king. It would be F2. For lack of a better square. So I don't know. Edward L. Rick, you think it was a mouse slip? I don't know. This is the Murales. Now bishop e7, unfortunately, allows e5. So bishop e7, e5, bishop takes g2, pawn takes f6, bishop takes f1, pawn takes e7, queen takes e7, queen takes f1. That's actually not that clear. He's getting 3 pieces for rook, bishop. Wait, he's getting my 2 bishops and a knight. For rook, bishop, and pawn. It's not that clear. Bishop e7. I could play knight fd7 and pretend it's like the English attack or something. That's kind of cool. Knight fd7, and we're just playing the English attack. Like f4 or g4, bishop e7, f5. That looks ugly. Alright guys, guessing time is almost over. This is our last chance to guess. Maybe knight d7. We do it. That'll take away knight fd7 as an option though. Do you really want to do that? Bishop e7, e5, bishop g2, takes f6, takes f1, takes e7, queen takes f1, queen b7 or something. Or just knight d7. I mean, I don't have a lot of minor pieces here. Looks a little scary. But let's say I play bishop e7 and he just does a normal move. You know, it feels wrong. There's something better for black here. Like, this position has to be okay for black if I make normal moves. Queen c7. You know, screw it. The problem is queen c7, rook e1, or knight on bd7. Rook e1, queen c7, knight d5, takes, pawn takes. Then I have to play like king d8 and I'm down a piece. He sacks a piece. But I don't know if that's enough. Alright, so black played now knight b4. Wow. Who is this character? That's the real question. Who would be crazy enough to play like this? Does anyone know? Because I don't have a freaking idea. This is insane. Wow, Najdorf Pro with black. It's like playing Zen chess, but he's not really here. Maybe Jay Gonzalez. I mean, what's your name? Not Gonzalez. I can't get the list together. Jay Gomez. Jay Gomez. Man, my list isn't working. Oh no. My scroll button sucks. Gautam, I don't remember well enough. Dinakis plays King's Indian. Does he play Najdorf? I don't know. I'm going to guess Gomez. He's a theoretical guy, so he would play the Najdorf, right? Logic would dictate. This is Gautam. Alright. Gautam is a higher rated player. 2200 in Blitz. Obviously a knowledgeable player with the theory here. This is correct. One of the correct ways I guess Black can play this. What do I do now? Bishop b3, bishop a2, take on e6, knight d2. Bishop b3 seems right, I guess. There's also bishop a2, which is really weird. But I'm running out of time for guessing games. This is Cheesy Noob. This is Ruslan. Using no time. Is this player losing a piece? No. Probably not. There are some curious things about this position. Like bishop e3. I suspect I might have better, but I'm just going to take it. Now, who the heck among us plays the black side of the Capablanca variation of the Queen's Gambit? I mean, nobody on my stream except for Schieberspieler probably plays this. I had this with my computer, the Fidelity, whatever it was, like in 1985. This was programmed into it by Eric Schiller or something. It's like the oldest variation in the world. But Weedmaster stands by this. Is this Yevgeny? Yevgeny we already got, so who's left? I was thinking maybe Yevgeny would play this. I don't know. You know, who plays the Capablanca variation? I'm running out of people who I know. Mr. Coffee's already been detected. Are there any other solid players who have played the Capablanca variation of the Queen's Gambit? I'm really out of guesses, guys. I've only got 5 this week. Queen c2 is a move. We've played both Queen c2 and takes. Originally, I used to play the takes. This is not a bullet, Simul. Oh, you played that move. Alright. So again, bishop e7, e5. And now, you know, now it's worse because I don't have any tricks. Is there any virtue in like queen c8 versus... Any virtue in playing queen c8 instead of queen c7? Queen c7. Well, queen c8 would avert like knight d5 sacrifices. If you happen to have an aversion to sacrifices, you could play queen c8, but knight f5 might be even worse. So I think you got to go into it here with queen c7. whatever that is. We're going into it. We saw this with Sergio because I misguessed. Bishop takes d2. I'm going to simplify this. I don't like the situation a lot. I didn't really play this great. So who is this? How fast could I screw this up? Like b3, knight e4, bishop e2, knight c3, queen d2, queen d4. That's fine. Whoa. Say what, master? Bishop d3? We didn't find Hayes Miro. What the heck is that? Bishop to d3, like forcing me to take the pawn. With tempo. Now d5. Alright guys, I'm done guessing. I got 5 guesses. This is Gomez Garcia. Theoretical d4 player. But I think, like, I'm not going to open every game to show who it is. It's more distracting. I like the Zenmo because it's actually less distracting. b4 is possibly a good move for white. I mean, this seems like a normal position. Posish. I've never seen this before. Bishop g4. Man, Ruslan, I don't believe it. He played knight b7. That looks ugly. That just really looks ugly. Yeah, this is crazy. That's crazy. So that must be Cheesy Noob. It's not. It's Dinekis. Yeah, this is crazy for white. I mean, bishop d3 and bishop b1. That is just insanity. I guess I also have bishop g4 in some positions. Now, interesting move. Hunting the long diagonal. Huntington Avenue. One of my old addresses. Interesting. Positional game by Goidu. If I play e6, you play bishop g2, I play c5. You have discoveries, but I have bishop e4. Do I want to do that to myself? You know, that's the thing. How the heck do I get myself developed here? It's really weird. This is bizarre. Beyond bizarre. Alright. Somewhat unbeatable. We should have a contest of coming up for different, coming up with different nicknames for someone on sound. Somewhat sus. Somewhat unbeatable. Let's see. You don't give me a lot of choices, man. Every move is a threat, even with black. How is that possible? A5. Perfect formation by white there. Man, who is this? They're playing super fast, but they're like crazy reckless. I guess this is flamenco. No, it's abrodos. Fast and reckless. An extremely sort of overconfident style. Knight b5. Okay, I can't drop a rook here. Black is flirting with major problems. Bishop a3. What happens if bishop a3 and then knight b5? Then he has like queen a5, which is super pissing me off. But let's go further. Bishop a3, rook e8, knight b5, queen a5. I don't have anything clear there. My knight is hanging. He's on my bishop. I mean, black's position is probably on the verge of lost here, but I have to be accurate. I don't trust black's position at all. I still feel like this is the right move. I haven't worked it out yet. He offered a draw. Inappropriate. Okay. Whatever. It's allowed. It's allowed. I don't like Ruslan because he plays ridiculously fast. And obviously that pisses me off. So I guess this is flamenco. This is the injector. Injector subscribed? Is that why I let him in? Because he doesn't have enough games. He asked nicely to play. But he's like, how is this now? I mean, am I not slightly better somehow? Nothing? Really? I have literally nothing? Doesn't seem fair. Wow. Curious, isn't it? White has literally no advantage? Should I castle? I guess I should castle. Amazing how I have no advantage whatsoever. I have g4. Maybe that's the best try. What would Zoli do? It's a big problem. Like g4, d5. Take, and he's got the first break. Strange. I mean, I may not be worse there. I guess I just have to suck it up and play that position. I don't know what else to do. Interesting position number 2. Bishop g4. This is also disturbing. I have no knowledge of this line, so I'm totally winging it. Feels wrong for black. This is just mental. Bishop g4. I like bishop g4 or bishop d5. Bishop g4, bishop f6. Very insane play by white, to put it mildly. Like you were let out of the asylum yesterday. Why be so crazy with bishop d3? I guess I should just play g6. g6. Rook e1, bishop g7. Let's get developed. Man, this opening is like a poison. There was this weak master in Boston who used to teach his students to play this line. I won't reveal any names. I think he somehow got the FIDE master title, though. I'm not sure if he was quite that good. But he used to teach his students to play this stuff with black. It's just lifeless. Now, Astrobate, where you been, man? The E5 now. Check. Here we go. Let's play it correctly. Welcome everyone to the stream. Oh, this was our... Someone on... this is... yeah. This is Mr. Slow. I'm playing the Olinchich. The Olinchich is catching on at top level. Yeah, really weird move by black. I mean, I expected rook e8, and he played rook d8. I mean, here he's in big trouble now. Rook e8 controlled e7. Now I have rook c1. The position is really bad for black. I have bishop e7 right away, for example. Like a crushing positional advantage. Black's playing way too fast there. You should definitely stick to the 5-minute simuls if you're going to play like using no time. Don't waste your time playing in longer ones. Knight a5 may not be so great, huh? It does do some things, though. But it could get a little awkward for me. I think I'd better not do that. Knight a5, bishop c3, queen a4. And then it's like really weird and subtle. Knight a5, bishop c3, queen a4, rook b1, b6. But maybe this works, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm a genius. Maybe not. That's a file. That is a file. But black also, you know, doesn't get the theme. Trying to play serious games. I assume you don't play tournament chess. Knight c7 was the latest move. Misplayed the opening here. So what is he threatening? Knight e6? Weird. Almost geometrically perfect position for black, isn't it? It's kind of strange. Almost too perfect. Wouldn't you say? Something too perfect. Maybe I can play knight to g3, which looks wrong. e5. Do I have e5? Bishop f3, pawn takes f6. What happens there? e5, bishop takes f3, pawn f6, bishop takes g2. I don't get it. After e5, bishop f3. I mean, it's too good to be true, but I might be winning material. I totally don't deserve it. e5, bishop f3, pawn f6. We have equal material. You just play bishop e2 there. But then I play pawn takes g7. What's happening? Alright, that line is forced. e5, bishop f3, pawn f6, bishop e2. And if I take on g7, we have equal material in a really strange position. His bishop doesn't have a square to go to. So that's the thing that stands out, right? His bishop doesn't have a square to go to at the end. It's really weird. Well, I don't have anything better, so I'm going to do it. I don't appreciate Ruslan playing bullet chess, or anybody for that matter. Obviously. It should be, you know, obvious at this point. Aspirate, why are you interposing the wrong piece when last week you played the right move? He got distracted. I guess he got distracted. So what's the refutation again? E5, like Pirks? I mean, it's sort of same premise, but does this work? E5? I don't remember now, man. Nobody plays this move. E5. Knight BD7 is the one move that's a move, but Bishop D7 is the one move that's not a move. That's the only move that's not a move in this position. Except for King F8. Thanks everybody for joining me. I'll try to finish you off as quickly as possible. Do appreciate the support though. Subscribe or donate if you can. Make a donation via PayPal. Whatever. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I have to do something. I can play A4 and just keep the position. After A4 castles. But that doesn't seem right, you know? It has to be E5. I haven't looked at this in 13 million years. E5, bishop takes B5. Pawn takes F6. Bishop takes F6. Knight takes B5. Queen A5 check. E5. Pawn takes E5. No, I said E5, bishop takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. Bishop takes, knight takes, queen A5 check. I'm just like dropping a piece, right? That doesn't seem right. What am I misremembering here? Very strange. E5, bishop takes. I guess I have to play knight takes B5. There is no other move, right? I mean, A4 castles is too slow. It has to be E5. But I haven't looked at this in ages. Black's kingside is destroyed. This is like a Rogozin, where I didn't have to waste time playing like Queen A4. It's a line, I guess. Taimanov probably played this. I don't remember. It's a variation. A variation on the theme. Yeah, I guess it's okay for black. What do I do? Queen C2 transposing. Maybe this is Hey It's Miro. I've got 5 guesses. No, this is Prithu. Prithu, I thought you were Hey It's Miro. Do we have a score yet? What's the score? Where's the score? I mean, Queen C2 is a transposition. I might as well just play it, I guess. I don't have a better idea. Now we got Gautam playing Knight C6. Evil Najdorf player pretending to play the classical Sicilian. How can you do that? At some point I'm going to have to take on E6. I don't know. Who is this that took so long? Playing this like mainline Nimzo with a weird move order. Right, bishop f3, pawn takes f6 is my only move. What choice do I have there? Wow, Morales just played bishop f4. Oh my god, what is that? Morales, what are you doing? What is that? I mean, I expected you to like sack a piece here with knight d5. I did not anticipate bishop f4 threatening knight takes b5. But surely this doesn't work, surely. I'm not going to play e5, man. You know, think I was born yesterday? e5. Let's see. He's threatening knight takes b5 and knight d5 sacrifices. But what does he do after knight e5? He has nothing special there. He's going to move again? Alright, so if bishop e7, knight takes b5, pawn b5, knight b5. But even that isn't clear. You know, I could play bishop e7. Bishop e7, and he tries to sack a piece. I can escape. Like knight d5 takes and king f8 or something. It's not that clear. It's scary, though. Now, I suspect I should play knight e5. Now, I guess he's going to play something like bishop g5 next. And I don't know what to make of this. Bishop e7. I mean, it's possible to play e5, but I'm not winning a piece. We had a couple follows from Max Mosh and Ghost. Thank you. So, yeah, tricky position. I don't want to spend my whole simul time on this one game. It's just very complicated. Bishop e7, so there's a sack here on b5. There's sacks on d5 and f5, all kinds of stuff. Like bishop e7, knight f5, maybe. If I play e5, he plays knight d5, and I'm not winning a piece. Or am I? I mean, if we look through deeper, maybe he's crazy. You know, maybe it works. Like e5. Maybe he got too fancy. e5, knight d5. Okay, what if I just go somewhere? You know, if I don't take it, but I just play a move. What happens on like e5, knight d5? Well, where do you want to go? Queen c8? It looks like I'm walking into a minefield. Maybe queen b8? e5, knight d5, queen b8, for example. I'm just going to take one of his pieces, either on f4 or d4. e5, knight d5, queen b8. e5, knight d5, queen b8, and then what? What does he do? Knight f6 check, knight f6, e5. I mean, the more I look at this, the more I like it. So the standard Catalan. I haven't played this in ages. For white. Literally. Arunyan likes bishop d2. Bishop g5 is a normal move. Bishop g5, bishop f4, bishop d2. 22, 23, 24. Wow. Ruslan used no time for the entire game. What about his bishop? Is that cool? Is your bishop cool? Like that? On g4? What happened? h6? Quiet move. A Quiet Place 2 is out. Did anybody like that movie? But I'm not overly enthusiastic about my position here. It's just like equal. Not that great. I'm kind of disappointed, honestly. Maybe I should castle and leave my bishop on f1. I mean, why do I have to subscribe to that? Mr. Slowhand. Okay, so you took right away. Now the question is, do I just take on b5? I guess that's the point, right? I just take on b5. If I take on f6, so this is the problem. If I take on f6, I'm winning a piece. Well, it appears I'm winning a piece. After queen f6, knight b5, I'm winning a piece. But after it takes on f6, he has bishop f6. I have no check. I have to play knight b5, and then he has queen a5 check. And therein lies the rub, right? Knight c3. What am I talking about? Wait a minute here. Pawn f6, bishop f6, knight b5, queen a5 check. I go back. You take with check. I take back. You take with check. I play like bishop d2, and you're down a piece. Are you shitting me? Pawn f6. So you're lying to me. Pawn f6, bishop f6, knight b5. Queen a5 check, knight back. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Queen takes, check, bishop d2. Asterbay was attempting to lie to me. But I don't see how this works. Alright. You were trying to lie to me. It's been so long since I looked at that. Alright, guys. Thanks for following. I guess just queen d7, I don't know. Not a special position. Oh, this is Mr. Coffee? What? Mr. Coffee, you're playing bishop c2? What is that, some kind of rare move? Mr. Coffee played some kind of bizarre sideline of the Milner Barry. Isn't it ironic that I play the French? Tezik asked me to play the French, and my opponent is a French player? Like, how weird is that? Literally, what are the chances? I never play the French, and I get a French player for my French game opponent. Queen b3. This is unusual. I'm curious who this is. I missed my guess. This is Cheesy Noob. Cheesy Noob likes to play bishop g5, but it was sort of a delayed bishop g5, so I didn't ever catch him, figure out who he was here. I don't know what the theory is in this position, but I'm not going to give you a refund for your entry fee. I think I had a game where I played bishop a5, maybe c5. I don't know what you're supposed to play here. Knight c6. This is a very rare move. Everybody plays queen c2, but Cheesy Noob played queen b3. Only person I know who played queen b3. Okay, it's a move. It's just reasonable. It's a move. It's reasonable. I don't know what to do. a5 is weakening. I don't like it. It brings back bad memories of a game I lost once. Knight c6 is weird. Queen e7 drops the c7 pawn. Knight a6 is weird, but it might be a move. I mean, knight a6 is kind of interesting. It could support c5, but normally I don't do that. I don't know. I'm going to keep it simple out of book. I'm just out of book there. So now black is in book and prepared to play his classic stuff, I guess. So what happened? C6. It's the, what is this? A4? Alright. Whoa. How's my development doing in this Leningrad Dutch? Don't really play the Leningrad Dutch, so I'm a little unsure. Queen D2. What am I supposed to play? Queen B6? Is that a move? It seems odd. What are you supposed to play here? H6? Build on the king's side? Or knight e4 right away? Knight e4, knight e4, knight e4. And some sort of queen e8? Or queen e8 right away? I mean, I guess this is a move. I'm really not comfortable playing the black side of... Not comfortable playing black side of... Yeah. Dutch. Welcome everyone to the stream. Queen's Gambit declined here. Wait, no, it's not a Queen's Gambit decline. Okay, Bishop G4 is possible. Knight on BD7, just like a solid move. It's kind of passive, but it's okay. It's someone that sounds first ever game in this variation. And he's basically a master of it. That's disturbing. He's a quick study. He's IM strength already after no games in this line. I did play in IM, but he didn't play as accurately as you in this line. Maybe I should get my rook off the open file. I don't know. Off the diagonal here. I mean, what does Bishop E3 do? I'm just trying to develop my pieces. Black instantly has like a massive initiative. But I do have to develop my pieces. I don't know what else to do. So Astrobeat, I don't understand. So he did knight d5. So the point is I don't take, right? Screw taking. It's like this square or this square. I mean, for that matter, I could go to d8. But if I go to d8, I get pinned by bishop g5. Maybe that's a move. Maybe it's not a problem. Maybe queen d8 is fine. Actually, I mean, queen d8, bishop g5, pawn takes d4. E5. I'm unconvinced. But maybe c8 keeps my bishop protected. Or b8. But I guess d8 is the safest. I mean, it is the most central move. Who is this again? The Injector. Oh, okay. So new player with no games. He's probably 5-0. That's why I don't play new people, you know. There's no way to know if they're computers or legitimate players. Literally, no way to know. I don't like to gamble on whether my opponents are cheating or not. They need to have like a certain amount of games. So I generally should adhere to my own advice and not play anybody with less than 100 games. We'll try to do that in the future. Bishop e7. I have bishop c7. But he has king d7 there. Wow. Weird. I guess I'm gonna do it, you know? Go after the pawn. He gave me this chance. I'm gonna try it. Bishop g2. Right. Alright, so now what? Do I play rook g1? Do I take it? Or do I take on g7? Pawn g7, bishop h1, rook h1. And I have 2 pieces for a rook, a couple pawns. But if I play just like rook g1, right? He has to sack a whole piece. Or let's say rook h2. That makes the most sense. Rook h2. And he's got 2 bishops hanging simultaneously. Which is difficult to answer, honestly. Keep the h3 pawn protected. I really have no time, I don't know. But it seems like a logical move. Nice positional game here by white. Nice pawn on d4. Jeez. h6 maybe. I don't like my bishop getting traded off. But I don't like black's position. I don't think I'm okay here. That wasn't really the original plan. It was a backup plan. Rain. It's raining. So this is where the Mr. Slowhand starts to suddenly speed up. With like rapid fire moves. He's tricky like that. Now what's my plan? b4. Knight d3. Well, b4 is not so clear. I wanted to play h3. Why don't I follow through? Wow, e4. Alright, I gotta close the window. So nobody plays e4 there. What is e4? That was window closing. You witnessed. First hand. Knight e5. Wow, what is this? No one plays this, and why? Knight e5, knight e5, queen e4. No, that doesn't work. I guess I have to play knight e2. Strange. Wonder who that is. Now knight a5, like ultra subtle. My head hurts variation. Knight e4. What do I do? We just create a blockade, man. I don't know. We're playing for blockade. Who is this? This is Mahur. But my head is hurting. I'm thirsty. I need some water. Some more beer. Water. We have water. Who is this blitzing me? This is Hey, it's Nero. He's got 15. He's only used 4 minutes for the whole game. Feeling ill. No longer. He's playing fast. Alright, I'm out of book there. I can't remember how that's supposed to go. It's unusual. Rook e1. Whoa. e4 is not cool. You're not allowed to play for e4 in this type of setup. Okay, d5 is really just hanging now. Maybe I just take it. A bishop h3, interesting. I could take on e7. He has to move his rook. Then I play rook h3. Take e7, rook e8, rook h3. I'm up a piece. Alright, black is basically like a world-class Najdorf player, I guess. What am I supposed to do? We're getting out of here. I can't do any more on the queen side. Mr. Coffee giving up the white square bishop seems unlike you. Do I have any more? Rook c8? No, let's just take it. This is Yevgeny's move after going for a walk with his dog. Of course. Bishop d6, very classic. We have aggressive moves like knight f5, bishop h2 check, or king h1. The good old king h1 is always kind of fun. You can try that. Yeah, so Morales played bishop g5, and now I guess I have the option to take on d4. I'm up a piece after that. He plays something like e5, but I don't get it. You know, it looks insane. I don't get it. Rook b8. Does white play a4 now, jeopardizing the queen side? Can I play something else? Queen d3. Solid blockading move. a4. I don't know. He's used 5 minutes only. The rapid fire. The rapid fire moves are coming. 95. Should I take it? It doesn't look good. And now Blitz. Everyone is playing Blitz. Speaking of Blitz. Yeah. What? What a move. Wow. Bishop c3. Whoa. Knight c6, I guess. Yevgeny, not interested. Instead, pawn. We go knight f5. Bishop h2. Are we in some kind of Michael Adams game? I don't know the theory here. What? I guess this is like either the biggest brilliancy of all time or a mouse slip. I didn't follow the chat, guys. I can't follow the chat. That's really annoying. I didn't set the alarm for this time. Very strange. It's the bullet guy. Bullet guy didn't quite get the memo on not playing bullet. Yeah, this guy's playing bullet too. It's ridiculous. What are you doing? Why are you in the Simul for 3 hours playing bullet? So what should I do here? Right, 94. 94. 94 pawn e4. I want to play rook c8, I guess. Oh my god, what is this? It's some kind of computer move? That can't work. This is crazy. So he's got this tactic. He's got the tactic with like the insane knight takes, you know, rook takes. But I have rook takes e5 at the end. Hitting his bishop. At least winning like 2 bishops for the rook. This is crazy. I can do rook takes with a winning position as well. Yeah. Or there's bishop g2. Maybe that's the cleanest. Does that work? Yeah. No, does it work? He's got this computer move. After bishop g2, king c6. That doesn't work though. Oh no, he has bishop g5 check in some variation. Holy crap. Yeah, that's really like a computer. So I guess I just have to play, well, it's like really a computer variation. Yeah, dude, I mean, if this is a move that works, then you're definitely a computer. There would be no way about it. No 2 ways about it. No one in their right mind who was a human would play that move. Though I'm still optimistic it's not a computer. there's a way out of this. Knight takes, bishop takes, rook takes check, king c6, rook takes e5. Bishop g5 takes, or king c6, or bishop f6, bishop d4. I guess. I don't know, I'm running out of time. Very strange. Dude, nobody in their right mind would make that move, and you have 6 games on Lichess. You're like the most likely person in the world to be a computer. You think you have like street credibility after playing 6 rated games on Lichess? 99% of people who open their accounts are like cheaters. We're going to give you street cred after 6 games. Are you serious? What person in their right mind would play the move knight takes d5 with their king on the line with a rook here? Nobody, dude. Nobody would play that move. He's very sensitive. I didn't call him a cheater. I said it was possible. And he starts an argument in my stream about it. It's ridiculous. You're gone, dude. I'm not interested in playing against you. You're banned from the stream. Just your reaction is already suspicious. I didn't call you a cheater. I said it was possible. It's extremely strange. Probably he's not. In all honesty, I'll say straight up. Like, I think he's probably not a computer. But to start an argument in my stream about it is, like, insane, you know? I will not tolerate that. He's probably not, and he's probably completely losing, but I really don't need people behaving like that. I make an obvious offhand comment. He's like defending his manhood with his account with 6 games on it. It's ridiculous. You came to the wrong place. I don't know what people are thinking. I said it's possible you could be a computer. You have an account with 6 games. Are you defending your reputation on your 6-game account, or what? Or are you just like arguing? I really have better things to do. It's an obvious statement, you know, that no real player would play that move. Either it's a patent blunder, which is insane on one hand, or it's like the greatest computer move of all time. That's all I'm saying. But your reaction is so strange. To be like insulted and angry about it is ridiculous. That's even more weird than the move itself. I'm not going to waste my time, you know, playing with people like that. My head hurts. Alright, man, great game by White here. Master level positional play. I didn't like play a Simul with 25 random people so they could like argue with me on my own stream about stuff. Try being respectful for a change. And not so defensive. I didn't accuse you of being a computer. I said it's possible. Yeah, it's either the greatest blunder of all time, it's just like absurd, or he's the greatest computer move of all time. I don't know which one it is. I wasn't gonna resign and like protest, but his behavior is like weird. Yeah, it's okay. He's not a computer then, but it's just like a completely innocent comment, and the guy goes off, you know. But I don't want to play with people who behave like people like that, you know, whatever. I'm allowed to make comments. It's an obvious comment. I shouldn't have accepted it in my Simul. It's my bad for accepting someone. That's why I don't accept players with 6 games, you know? Absolutely. I don't have to worry about it, you know? But I'm not resigning because he's a computer. I just think he behaved like a jerk. And I don't have to have like anonymous people behave like jerks. Whatever. Any logical player here would have agreed with what I said. All day long I have to worry about people being cheaters. Man, bishop back to f8. Alright, I give up, man. What a weird move. I'm kind of tired of my pieces being in hang here. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't understand why you can't be polite. Am I doing this for your betterment for free? I'm spending my time playing this guy, and he can't even be polite? It's unbelievable. So bishop d5. Oh, my head hurts. What is going on? Bishop e4. This like weird sudden headache, and I'm really thirsty. Yeah, I guess I'm in the oven. Maybe that's what it is. Man, that guy. I just gotta stop. I guess I'll just stop like accepting anonymous people. They're always jerks. What is it about anonymous people and being jerks? It's so easy to be a jerk when you're anonymous, right? Man. Move 11, what are you doing? I've got it. Yeah, exactly. If this was like real world Simul, he wouldn't talk to me like disrespectfully. He'd be like, yeah, you're right. That makes sense. You've been doing this for 30 years. Totally. I agree. I have better things to do than argue with some guy about whether my comment was appropriate or not. Can I have like a reaction to my COVID vaccination like 2 weeks after it? I feel like I don't know. It's the first headache I've had in a long time. Okay, it's hot in here. Oh man, someone on sound. You drive me crazy, dude. Yeah, I drank water. This headache is like really weird. Very sudden. I had a really long walk today, but it was much, much earlier in the day. This it's just really weird and sort of sudden. When I got my vaccine for the COVID, I didn't get any headache. Maybe it was just a long walk finally hitting me. I don't know. It's weird. I didn't drink a lot of alcohol. Man, this is weird. Okay, he's not attacking d7, so I could theoretically bring my knight out. We're gonna have to be very careful. I guess he has bishop a6 there. Yeah. So not surprisingly, there's a drawback. I guess I'll just have to play this. D6. Alright, Yevgeny. I don't know what your game is here, but it's a really strange way of playing the black side of the variation, I have to say. You have a strange way of playing this, but it's certainly confusing. Now what do I do? Take with a knight? No. I guess that's an easy question. It's like Insta Blitz mode. Now everyone's in Insta Blitz mode. They're all waiting for that moment where we get in time pressure. Alright, black's just down a piece here, playing bullet. I try to get people to not do that, but what choice do I have? Right. Yeah, another bad role model. I don't know why I was desperate today, but yeah, this guy, Ruslan, doesn't use his time. He can't take his time. It's against the law. How about Queen F2? I don't know which square to go to. Maybe the other one was better. But every single player has more time than me. Why is that? Wasn't Astrobate's best. So this is a theme. Getting in D5. Basically, I'm up a piece here. Wait, what happens if I play F5? Yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty good. Amazing game by Miro here. Actually. A very unorthodox variation of Queen's Gambit. What? He played E4 anyway? Oh my god. If that's possible, I'm in big trouble. Wow. I can play F4, pawn takes, knight H5. But that's like taking your life in your hands, literally. Man, that's crazy. Rook FE1. High level master play. Knight C4. Yeah, we're just getting like really fast played by everybody. I wish it didn't go down like this. Problem is, like, they can't manage their time. They start freaking out. Everybody acts like 30-second increment is like they're in desperate time pressure, so they all move like instantly. It's really a lot of time, guys. You're not really in danger of flagging. You have tons of time. Everybody has tons of time. Almost everybody. Yeah. Look, oh, this is Ares. I thought this was... Hey, it's Miro. It's a different game. Wow, that's another strong player. All the time I thought it was Hey, it's Miro. 2100. Yeah, I mean, I can't really say how impressed I am by Mahar. I mean, his play is like really high level. Every time I play this guy, very subtle play by white. It's like playing Botvinnik or something. Now what do I do? I don't know. I wanted to play Queen B3. It's kind of a weird move, though. I don't know if this is any good. But I'm in time pressure. Man, that's a blunder. But he's like the worst. The worst defender is Ruslan with the time. I don't know why I continuously accept his challenges just to put me in time pressure and play for time. I'm beside myself playing against that guy. This guy is ridiculous. You're down a piece. And you're going to play it out for time. I don't feel great. I have like this weird headache. Cooking Rook. What's up? I don't know. Cooking Rooks. I feel like I have a COVID reaction. A COVID reaction when I didn't get a vaccine recently. I guess I had a really long walk today. Maybe it took a lot out of me that I didn't think. I'm feeling kind of dizzy and not great for the first time in a long time. I just want to resign against Ruslan in protest of this idiocy. You know, just, it's ridiculous. Why are you wasting my time by playing bullet chess in a Simul? Again. Another player doing it. I asked them not to do it and they still do it. I had a really long walk, like almost 5 miles today. Earlier in the day. I don't know if that's what it was. But I feel kind of out of it. Suddenly, came over me real suddenly. Man, his play is extremely strong. And fast, right? Perfect, even. Alright. Move 11 is another speed guy, but he's actually taking his time here in this game. But it's a very weird position. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not boding well. I'm getting a lot of players who are just playing super fast for time, which is what I really don't want to do. It's pretty stupid. Some of you are actually in time pressure. A couple. Wow, bishop b5. Look at this guy. Wild. He can do that. I'm not going to be able to do too well here, it looks like. Given the situation. Unfortunately. With guys like Ruslan. Look at this guy. I mean, why are you playing blitz like against me? You're not even taking like 30 seconds on your moves. What is going on with this guy? He's like making instantaneous moves. Here we're down a piece. He played the whole game in 1 minute. Like, why are you people playing in the Simul? It's like wasting everybody's time. Take your time. Sorry, I'm just not feeling great. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through this one. I believe I'm down to 5 minutes on half the boards. It's really crazy. So guys, I apologize if I crumble here. But the first time I've ever really not felt well during one of my simuls. Did feel fine until about an hour ago. I don't know how I could get COVID, but I've been very careful about that. Nobody else is sick here. I doubt that's what it is. Alright, Acerbate. Time to give up. Yeah, this is another really weird game here. Very strange. What's the rating of this guy? He's 2300. Okay, so this is a strong player. Very strong player with a kind of unusual style. Yeah, pretty tough. Very strong and fast with a weird style. What do I do in this position? I don't have enough time. He's just too strong, too fast. Queen b4, a3. I think Aries just too strong, too fast. I don't know how I'm going to hang against that guy with the time pressure at hand. I think he's a bit much for me. Objectively. Black missed rook c8 in this game. I actually blundered there. But it's horrible the way he's playing to win on time. And Asterbait coming back. Wow. Down a piece. Scary. What am I going to do? Holy crap. Man, I'm afraid I accept a draw there. I'm afraid I'm not well. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm doing the best I can. Man, White's play is scary. He's pretty scary, man, and creepy and fast. Not even playing his normal thing. Mr. Slow played perfect game. Asterbait blundered now when he was just coming back. No matter how much you ask people not to do it, they can't help but like play for time and try to flag you. 17 minutes left playing for time. It's like I give up. Yes, you missed the point. I really wouldn't mind if I felt better. I'm just really not feeling good. Alright. Remind me not to go for a 5-mile walk the days when I have a Simul. Please, somebody. I felt really fine before when I started. Whoa. What is going on? This guy is just scary. I don't know, Mr. Coffee. Tough game. I'll take the draw. Tough position. Yeah, these are tough positions. I accept draws. Wow. What a position this is. This is craziness. Oh, my head hurts again. My head's hurting again. Whoa. Yeah, I'm going to take a lot of... Not everybody has to offer a draw, but I will accept draws in close positions. Man, I missed rook f4 here. Is that a good move? I don't know. I can play bishop f6. Mr. Slow, what are you doing? Check him out. What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. He's gonna make me lose on time in all my other games, though. That's for sure. Look at this guy. Check. Check. He's got 20 minutes. I'm so sick. Why are you doing that to me? Yeah. Whoa. What is this? Look at him playing what? You played what? I just don't feel great. Man, Yevgeny just coming after me mercilessly. Like God. Out of nowhere. And Mr. Slow. I hung my queen. If you really want to win on time against me that bad, you can, you know, but I won't play those players anymore who are just brutally playing for time. Ruslan is out permanently. This guy is banned. This is disgraceful. Perma banned. This guy needs to learn how to resign. Morales, I guess I'll let him slide. It's been a tough game. This is really weird, this player, by the way. Something really weird about the whole game. He's only played for time. It's like perverse. Oh my god. Dude, do you ever not have a threat? How can it not be mate? This is unbelievable. Yeah, I'll just take any old draw first, pretty much. But Mr. Slow is just, it's unbelievable. The more time pressure he's in, the more complicated position he plays, which is really weird. Most people don't do that. He seems to try to get in more time pressure the less time he has. I mean, he tries to make the game more complicated the less time he has, which is a rather non-traditional approach to time pressure. But that's what it looks like. So finally I lost this game, of course. It was just a matter of time. The play by my opponent here in this game was unbelievable. But Ruslan is the worst. It's just cheapos, just never really, you know, anything substantial. It's unbelievable. He'll play anything to like win on time. He's the opposite of what I try to do. Dude, you're seriously banned permanently. I am not going to play this garbage type of game anymore. It's like absurd. This guy should have some respect and resign for a change. I don't know. No, you don't have to accept that draw if you think you're better. It's absolutely fine. I thought I was better, but now I'm not so sure. Here I'm in trouble. This guy's played a great game. What do I do? I'm just going to lose on time. But he was too strong. What? What? Are you serious? Sorry guys, I'm just not feeling great. It started about an hour ago. So I'll accept draws. I have a really bad headache. I don't know what it is. But I'm doing my best to hang in there. Yeah, this guy is ridiculous and I hate you. I hate you for like offering a draw in a piece down position when you should resign. Honestly, that's just so rude. It's different, you know, when you're like a piece down. Man, Yevgeny is just unbelievable, busting the monster play against me. But to offer me a draw, dude, seriously. Wow. And he's mating me. Guy's an unbelievable monster. This is so disrespectful. Thank you for resigning finally. Bishop e3. Wow, dude. Who is this guy? He's like God. Way too strong to be in my Simul. He just like crushed me. He's like an IM or something. I mean, that player is too good to be in the Simul, honestly. I can't play with 2300s. That's a little bit too much. Honestly. You're too strong. Yeah, this guy is unbelievable. Played for time the whole game since move 1. Now he's offering a draw. He had his fun. We got like a million draws. Just because I don't feel good, guys. I'm sorry. I always do this every week. But I never ever, bail out on you. But I'm just not feeling it. So I'm not forcing everyone to take draws, but I will accept draws if the position is close. I guess I should have taken an aspirin or some kind of Tylenol, but I don't have time. I don't have time, unfortunately. There's no time for pain relievers. Wow. Yevgeny is just brutal. He's brutal, even with no time. This is a very nice game. Classic Yevgeny. He went from like clearly worse to clearly better in a period of like 3 moves. I don't know how he did that. He's like, oh, I made a mistake. Yeah. Now he's like brutalizing me. He's been brutalizing me for a while. Can I survive? Right. This dude is killing me. Yevgeny, leave me alone. I'm having a bad day. Damn it, my time. My head hurts. You guys know I've never been sick during a Simul or cried and complained before. But this has been an unpleasant torture. Where did this headache come from? So check it out. What's up now? What's the next cheapo? How do I finish him off here? Now what? Classic. This is like a one-on-one blitz game. Yevgeny is strong, man. The other Ares guy, though, I mean, he was even stronger than Yevgeny. A little too much for me to handle while playing all these other players. I mean, that's the reason why I don't let people like Schieberspieler play. It's just too much. Someone on sound got lucky again. Like always. He's the luckiest player here. Hung my queen against him. Ooh, the head hurts. What? Queen c4. Wait, was that working? I'm lucky that he let me take this, because I was actually worried about some weird in between move there. Okay, the one move cheapo is in effect. It's unbelievable. One move cheapo in effect with queen f6. Alright. another trick. I want to round up that pawn. Yevgeny, you have this? You're kidding me. Well, it's a good thing my king is on h1. So what did he do? a4? He's going to lose this whole king side. Distractionary tactic. Unbelievable. You got that. Take, take. Wow. Unbelievable. I'm saying that a lot. Queen takes rook. I mean, my pawn's on the 7th. Yeah, he found that. Check him out. It's unbelievable. Queen h7 takes, rook takes, queen takes. Knight takes d5. It's unclear. The thing about Ruslan that's insane is like how fast he plays. Yet he doesn't seem that strong. He's like a monster with the speed. Alright, how many did I lose? The guy I resigned out of anger. And someone unsound. And like, what else? The guy got crushed by. So they're all logical losses. But technically I should play for mate here, right? Not so easy. Now my king is safer. Ruslan has a London system bishop. See, that's why you shouldn't play the London system. Yeah, you were totally crushing me. But you're one of the only players who actually, you know, like myself, has trouble with time pressure. Certainly one of the only players who might lose to me because of time pressure, let's say. Thanks to everybody that offered draws, because I was really not feeling good. Alright, now, final cheapos. Assembling final cheapos. You're going to trade into this king and pawn game. That has to be a win for me. I mean, that can't possibly be a draw. Is there a mating attack here for white? Alright. Cheesemate just resubscribed, man. Thanks for the raid from Rise Chess. Sorry, guys. I'm just not feeling good. I'm hanging on, though. Been better. I guess that king and pawn game should be an easy win. So where's the cheapo? I don't see it. Thanks, Cheesemate. Yeah, I had a weird headache. I don't know. I was fine. Lately, been very healthy. Had a really long walk today in the sun. I don't know. I guess it was too much. Felt fine, though. Till right in the middle of the Simul. Three months subscribing for Cheesemate. Alright, does White have some tricks here? Do I have some tricks? He's got the back rank mate threats. But it's not fatal. I can probably always force a trade of queens. I can probably force a trade of a lot of things. Okay, let's see what he does. I have queen here. I mean, this has got to be a win for black, right? E5 could be tricky. It's got to be a win. No? Is there some way that's not a win? This is best, right? Queen here, threatening mate. Of course, I can come out, you know, with my king on g6. Maybe I'm actually checkmating him. He's got one check if I walk up to g6 in some lines. That could be fatal. Like, for example, I have rook c6 here. How does he do that? How does he play against rook c6? Rook h8 check and then a lost rook endgame? I guess. There may be other easy wins, but I'm running out of time. Rook c6, rook h8 check, king g6. It has to be a win. b4 check. So I assume it's just a matter of time here. Extra pawn is... maybe not. Maybe it's not. Wow. Maybe this is a messed up draw. That's pretty demented. Did I actually mess this up? That is seriously demented. Wow. It's a draw now. That's sick. Can't believe it. I can't win. I don't believe it. I'm a pawn up and I can't win. Now he has to take the queen exchange. But I blew the other ending. Unbelievable. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Well, what about e5? Now I'm not so sure. Well, at least I gotta try it. I have no losing chances. But he shouldn't do that. That was definitely a mistake. So now check. Maybe not. I mean, rook here wins. This is pretty easy. No sense in checking his king up. I'm going to be like 3 pawns up in a rook ending. I don't mind, you know, trading queens. A totally winning position. So is this, what is this? He blew a drawn position, or is it still? I think he's lost now. He had a draw though. In that king and pawning game, I don't think I can win. Clear pawn up. That's really messed up. You have perfect structure. Absolutely no chance for white. So here I can play f5. I mean, that has to be winning. Maybe it's some freaky draw anyway. Let's be careful. I mean, f5 takes, king takes, h4. Okay, f5 check, takes en passant, king takes. How do I win this? Does it matter if I play something like king to g7 and he's going to play h4? If I play h6, takes, tricky. I mean, this stuff matters. Like king e7, h4, king e6, h5. Now f5 check takes, king takes. h6. h6, h5 check, takes, f6. This is tricky. So f5 check. Takes en passant, king takes, h4. Now h5 check, king g3. How do I get through? g5 takes, king g3, h4, king h3, king h5. I'm winning there. I don't know. I don't know. But this is definitely winning. Thanks, guys, for bearing with me tonight. Thank you for your support. I'm feeling a little better, but I don't know what that was. Can you get like a delayed reaction to a vaccine 2 weeks later? I guess anything's possible. I haven't had a headache in like ages. It just came over me. It was 2 weeks ago tomorrow that I got my vaccine. I've had almost no side effects. But I can't figure it out. I guess just the long walk. Yeah. Just a long walk in the sun, I guess. But the weird thing was I felt fine before. Alright, where are we? Is this a win? Or is this some freaky draw? Because I'm not sure. I have no room to get my king through. But I think he runs out of moves eventually. h5 check, king h3, g5, take, h5 check. You know, let's say maximum he gets king h4, king g6. He's going to run out of moves eventually. Which part of the cranium? Kind of like the front, like over my eyes. It's part of the crane. Which part of the bird hurts? I'm feeling better though. Not perfect, but better. I recovered. Yeah, why am I doing that? I guess you take king g6, any move, king g5. But I'm enjoying this now. Don't make them stop. Which part of your crane hurts? Cheesy Noob was trying to be nice. He was referring to cranium. Crane is French for brain, apparently. We're serious now. We're getting in. So top of the head. Dehydration caused the sun. Yeah, kind of the front over my eyes. That's how it feels. I was surprised though. It was early afternoon. It was like midday when I went for the walk. So that was like hours and hours ago. The jib. Mr. Coffee. Master of boats. But this is totally over. The other guy resigned. So this is our last game. Yay. It's over. The torture's over. So many ways to finish him off here. It was good I faked you guys out with that fake headache story. No, I'm just kidding. If you see a light at the end of the tunnel, it could be the hype train coming. S. Garcia is playing for a stalemate. Actually, he had a really good game, and Yevgeny had a really good game. And he's playing for stalemate. Crane equals skull. Cranium. It must be Latin. It's a safe assumption. Skull birds. You see, in English, crane, I don't know what you call it in French, but the crane is a type of large, like giant heron-like family bird. Very large. Can black sack the rook? Black can mate now. Alright guys, thanks for playing everybody. I survived. I was really feeling pretty bad there. So we had to do a lot of draws. Pity draws. For sick headache master. 12 wins, 10 pity draws, 3 losses. The one guy crushed me. Someone on sound got lucky. And the other was a protest. Resign. To disrespectful guy. Anyway, whatever. Still, we got some pretty good games. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be fine. I feel a little better. And we'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. with Blitz. I'll get a break tonight. And at least it's not getting worse. I feel almost half normal. We still got a lot of pity draws, though. Bozio 90. So they kind of gave me a break. I don't know what would have happened if everybody had gone full tilt in my headache moment. Rallis, what was happening in our game? Let's take one look at that. I did think I was winning. Wow, so you were okay. Wow, it was totally okay. And then you actually blundered in headache moment. And I offered a draw. I thought I might be worse. I offered a draw. I thought I might be worse here. Wow. But I tried to play a safe move. So what's up with this, man? Was Queen D8 a mistake, or was it good? And is E5 the best move? No. So E5 is not the move. See, I was concerned about this. I didn't like this. You know, Knight E5, Bishop here. Wow, this has actually all been played, and your move is a novelty. So his move, Bishop F4, the provocative piece sacrifice variation, totally new. No one had the audacity to play such a move. That's like the engine's #1 move. Then it's like, no, Bishop G5. And then it disappears. Wow, so this is literally what I thought. Like, first thing, you can check the vid, but the VOD, I anticipated the possibility of literal, like, long-term piece sacrifice. This is like classic getting killed. But apparently it doesn't quite work. I can play takes and Knight E5. Wow. I don't feel healthy here. I don't think this is safe. But that might be my only chance if you play Knight D5. You know, that's what I expected from you. Amazingly, no one did that. That's insane. There's like 18 games from this position, and nobody had the cojones to play Knight D5. Unbelievable. I mean, this is a supernatural piece sacrifice. I can't believe that nobody would play that in all those games. That's surprising. So, you had to do this, or you chose to do this. Yeah, I mean, I was afraid of Knight E5, Bishop G5 when I didn't know what to do. I was afraid of F4. But apparently it's nothing special. So your move might actually be a mistake because of the natural Knight E5. But I talked myself out of it. Wow, Rook D8. That looks like insane. But it might help. I don't know. Anyway, really interesting position, man. We did this, and then I thought I moved the wrong... I thought I went to the wrong square. Leaving my bishop unprotected, but I don't know. It's so hard to judge. So apparently you had A4. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is what I thought. I thought you had just, like, screwed up. You don't have enough here, it looks like. And I was happy. So apparently you have this being down a piece instead, threatening rook takes E5. So black has to be, like, super careful. And you played this, and this, and this, and that was inaccurate. And now I was inaccurate. I should have played bishop E7. Duh. Then I'm threatening to take his queen. And if I play this accurately, I'm clearly better. So it was a little sloppy, but the final position was a mistake by me, offering a draw with the mistake move. So the final position, I didn't know what was happening here, honestly, and probably you didn't either. It looked a little scary. This pawn looks weak. So, I mean, aside from whatever Stockfish says, it's a really complex position. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this looks scary to me, so that's why I offered a draw. But I thought it wasn't that clear, so you might take it. I was afraid you would say no. If you say no, fine, you know. It's apparently okay for black. I was way not confident. I thought I could easily be lost. I have no clue. Anyway, guys, thanks for the battles. It was interesting. What happened in my... Oh, you offered a draw. Yeah, a bunch of people offered draws. Alright, guys, I'm going to get some rest. Gomez said you said E4 was not the usual plan in Dutch. Yeah, but I didn't mean it like that. Maybe I misspoke or it wasn't clear. No, E4 is a normal plan. You know, it is a normal plan. I guess I wasn't, you know, really explaining what I meant exactly. I just didn't think you were going to play E4. You know, once I guess I played the knight to C5 and everything. I didn't think you would give up your white square bishop to play E4. But I didn't mean to give that impression that it's not the right plan. Actually, that happens commonly in that variation. Yeah. No, it looks like quite reasonable what you did. Where can I learn? Endgames are so bad. My endgames are so bad. um, yeah, I mean, it's hard to learn endgames. I think by playing, you know, that's how I learned endgames. But I recommend Endgame Strategy by Shereshevsky. There's Dvoretsky's Endgame course. There's a lot of books. You know, you need to study books. There's really no substitute for like classic endgame books. I recommend Practical Chess Endings by Curies. I mean, there's so many great endgame books. So thanks Move 11 for donating some gift subs at the end. Appreciated. He just donated a gift sub to Delver Flips and Double Clip Chip. Nice. 2 gift subs. Simul 0530, very original name, donated $17 for my wins. Again, guys, I apologize for the headache, complaints and having to like accept and offer a lot of draws. I just really thought it was going to get worse and worse, but it sort of petered out. All right, guys, we'll be back if I'm healthy tomorrow morning. Yeah, Silman's endgame course. Okay, Double Dip Chip just got gift sub, but yeah, Silman's course is good. If you're looking for like a one-stop shop on endgames, probably that's a solid place to start. The Dvoretsky stuff is kind of more advanced, and I think that's what he's looking for. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you all later. Thanks, Mr. Coffee. Thanks, everybody, for playing. Peace, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for Blitz, barring no further health issues. Goodbye.